So if you remember, last time we were here, the group made their way to the warehouse. Initially, they dealt with some Varklatches in the yard, who appeared to be protecting the open yard between the two major warehouses. They went inside and ended up fighting against, as best they could tell, is some sort of automaton clockwork supervisor. And they quote-unquote saved a bunch of workers who didn't necessarily seem to be super grateful, but at the same point, you could also tell that they had been overworked and underpaid by the proletariat. And then the group made their way upstairs, and they entered into a hall. And in that hall, 4 skeletons, not materialized, it's not the best word, but formed from the piles of white substance in the area around, which you're very easily able to tell is sugar of some sort. And so I'm going to jump us over to the map. And here we are with Droog, Boing, and Wimble, who really, as I zoom in, his teeth freak just about everyone out. I'm
just giving a little smile.
Oh, and I gotta tell you guys this. I almost had my first map commission, and then I didn't.
I was almost.
I was the backup, apparently. A guy contacted me over my vacation. He's like, look, I'm trying to get some maps done, but this other guy is taking too long. Might you be willing, if this other one doesn't work out, to do some map? I'm like, yeah. But apparently it worked out with the other guy. So if you need map commissions, talk to me. Super excited to do maps. But here we are. The sugar skulls have formed. And you kind of see as they're moving about, the sugar kind of flakes off and then rematerializes back on them. So they're kind of powdery, I guess would be the best way to put it. And they have begun coming towards you. Now, they will get the first attack because they caught you off guard. And so they're going to be able to do their moves first. Let me check something real quick.
Here's where I remember that I need to actually have my character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Very important.
How do I play this game? It's been a hot minute.
I know. I have to pull up my character sheet. I have to put the rule book up. I'm like,
as you should. I'm looking forward to my hardcover copy coming in the next couple weeks. It's supposed to be here like within the next month. It had to travel across the ocean, and apparently that is not fast.
No, depending on where it's coming, no. It's not.
Yeah, it's coming from Europe. No, China. Those are different places, right? It's. Did I mention that I drove 6 hours today? And
yeah,
I'm a little.
I mean,
and you got your brain fried by the
listen, if you had told me you had driven 16 hours, I might forget. But
all right. No, we did over 40 hours in the past 10 days of driving. Just driving.
this is wrong.
Yeah, I did not like it. All right.
I mean, I did 800 miles of driving in a week.
So
Arizona.
We got an oil change before we left. We need another oil change.
Oh no.
That's great. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
I understand what you're feeling, Terry. We had last night an order of 400 cards come through.
Yeah.
I have not slept since yesterday.
400 cards.
400. One guy ordered 400 cards. Thank you, sir, for your patronage, but also,
Also, I might die.
All right, so this one right here is going to come at you, Droog. Going to come at you full force. The one that's right next to you.
All right.
He's going to. What does that do? Sorry, I'm looking at one of my things. I'm like,
I mean, Terry, I know it may sound like kind of cheating, but considering I have no idea what the situation is at the moment, I'm going to assume that my into the fray for this round is whirlwind defense, because
yeah, I have no problems with that. It's not going to help you on this, but you see as this sugary sweet skull inhales, and then he exhales, and all of this sugar begins to float in the room. The area is now obscured for one round. Okay.
Ah, my eyes!
Drew is standing there with his tongue on.
hey,
Hey, by the way, Terry, how many areas is this room?
This room is one area.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So
it tastes good.
So for those that are curious regarding what obscure is, that falls under perils on it does not fall under perils. It falls under where did there it is. It's on
Terry
page
doesn't know how to play this game either. This is great.
251. So when an area is obscured, you suffer a snag on rolls that require precision, perception, or aiming, including attack rolls. Okay? So you'll be suffering snag on your attack rolls. All right? That is the only thing that one's going to do, but this one's going to move over to you, Droog. It doesn't actually have to move, but we'll move closer on the map just to... And he is going to attempt to strike you. So he too will have to roll with a snag because...
I was about to ask.
Yep. He rolls with a snag. So let's roll it. Yeah, I'm going to assume a 4 does not hit you.
That is correct, sir.
As he tries to claw at you. The one to north of you, Wimble E, is going to attempt to snag hit you.
Terry, I haven't done anything aggressive. They might overlook me.
You have a valid point.
I'm just in the room, and
Yeah,
I
that
have
swing was
me.
that swing was actually at Boing. It was Boing. You're
Great.
He didn't even notice you actually. The other one will attempt to snag Boing. So no hits have landed as the entire room is obscured, and we go to your group. Who would like to move first? Not necessarily.
I have a plan.
Okay.
You go right ahead, because I don't got a plan.
I've been thinking about this for 2 weeks. I didn't know if it was going to work or not. I would like to perform a combat trick where I pull out a bottle of water, and I would like to pour it all over the sugar skulls to hopefully make them trip because there's sugar, and I want to make them sticky to themselves.
Okay, let me ask you, do you have a bottle of water?
Well, I have rations, and I assume water's in there.
All right.
I guess technically I don't have anything labeled.
No, yeah, rations would. I would say rations definitely. You'd have a bottle of water due to rations. I think that is perfectly acceptable. So my next question is though, you'll be able to pour it on one. You're not gonna be able to pour it like. I mean, it's not like holy water on undead. You're not sprinkling them.
I'm not baptizing anybody. I'm just chucking water on someone.
Right. So, so which one are you chucking water on?
Oh, well, the one that's attacking my friend Boing.
There's
This
two
one.
attacking your friend Boing.
Hold on, I gotta hold this one forever and a day. But this one, number 3.
Number 3, perfect. Okay. So this is a
Yeah.
combat trick.
Sure is. I'm just gonna pour water on him. He's sugar.
And you're trying to make him like stick to the ground?
Yeah, basically a toppled effect because he's got to like get himself pulled up out of the ground.
Yeah, you're not even going to have to roll. I mean, this is smart planning. You thought about this for 2 weeks, even though it's only been about 5 seconds. And so this one here, Skull 3, is indeed now stuck to the ground.
All right, guys, make this powder sugar pounded sugar. That's my joke.
It's funny, the boing is muted.
I don't know what that is. Now that I'm not muted, I can say things.
I don't either. I just said a one-liner. You do your thing now.
That sounds like a sticky situation.
Damn it, that was better.
That's okay. We got this. I can stick them too. Okay, so Boing has this helmet on, right? That's got syrup in it.
Yeah.
He pulls it off, and I'm assuming how the skull is small enough. But if not, let me know.
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. The helmet has syrup on it, right?
Yeah.
So it's stuck to your head, right?
I don't know how stuck it is.
That's a great question. Let's
Because if I can get it off, I'm gonna try to jam it on the skull backwards.
What's the viscosity of syrup?
What's the viscosity? Hold on. Math.
Where's syrup viscosity and on the rule book?
Where's Julia Childs when you need her?
I'm gonna say you're able to pull it off, but syrup does get in your eyes. So you technically then is blinded a thing? Let's check. I think
Yeah, blinded's a thing.
so you're technically blinded as you pull it off. Okay.
Okay.
So to shove it on him, that's going to be another combat trick.
I know it's gonna be all kinds of wrong things here.
No, I love this. You are
I'm gonna try to shove it on him backwards though, so he won't have the opening.
Oh, okay. I like it.
If I put it on him, he doesn't have arms to get off, does he?
Yeah, he has arms. He's I mean, they're full skeletons, but
they're full skeletons. I just figured they're floating.
But
skulls,
that would stop him momentarily at minimum. So I am gonna need a roll as you are. Well, it's gonna be a snag. Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna roll a snag because now you're blinded and it's obscured.
So like an attack roll with the snag.
Yeah,
really
let's do an attack roll.
Okay, does it have snag on here somewhere?
Yeah, so when you click the dice, it's the double left arrows.
Oh, the double left. There we go. This is gonna be really bad, but you have to try these things.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so close.
All right, so
That 5 was almost 15 for a second there.
As you do that, you miss. This is what's gonna happen.
I can't quite say it.
I can see it now.
You know it's gonna. You did this with such aplomb and purpose. You knew exactly what you were doing, and you shoved it directly on his head. Unfortunately, the his is Wimbley. Wimbley, you currently have a helmet on your face backwards.
I got him. He can't get us now.
Couldn't understand a word you said.
I don't know what you just said, but it was great. I'm sure.
He was muffled by the helmet.
Wembley, I got him. I can't see him, but I got him good.
If you ever wonder what the sound of Wembley's voice underneath a pool of syrup is, you heard it.
Droog, that leaves you.
This was a planned effect.
Number 3 is currently still stuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Droog does not have any liquids on him. So when in doubt, he's just going to swing an axe. Oh man. Let's see. I don't remember how to, as far as I don't remember how.
It's an attack roll. So on your
All right, let's do this.
There you go. That's a 14. Let me double check my stats on these guys. Pretty sure that. Yeah, that hits. That hits for how much damage does that hit for?
Back to the top of the sheet.
Your weapon. What weapon do you have?
The Pride Axe. So I'm guessing. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to see if
I think is it 2 with an extra 1 on a 20?
Well, you didn't get to 20, so that's
right. No, what I'm saying is, yeah, it's 2. Is it 2 with and if it's a 20 plus, I get an extra point?
Yes, I believe so. You said it's the Pride Axe?
Yeah.
So that's going to be just to verify, and you're going to write this down.
I've got down on my character sheet. I'm trying to translate what's on my character sheet.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. So, and that's a mighty weapon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you do 2 hearts of damage instead of 1 on a successful attack, and then a +1 heart for an attack roll totals of 20 and above. So anything below 20 is 2 hearts. And so as you swing through, you see as that skull just disintegrates back into a pile of sugar. Now, don't you have... Oh, you didn't do that this time around, right? You have something we can
actually, combat momentum is not required. It's not something I have to choose. I get 1 chain attack per round.
Okay. Yeah, then you could chain that then with a second attack. Because that's part of your champion calling, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your swing is not as successful this time. Oh, yeah.
That sounded really cool, Drug.
I get distracted by the pile of sugar. Ingredients. There's ingredients here. We can make use of this.
We can make use of it.
It's tasty.
What? It's up in my ears.
It's tasty.
I mean, if they taste as good as their sneezes do, we could make lots of stuff with this.
So in this, as we go into the second round, you see the skull that you just crushed begin to reform.
Huh.
We are no longer under the snag because there is no currently there is no obscured. So the first one's going to attempt to attack you, Droog.
The one that's reforming?
No, I'm sorry, the one above here.
Okay.
That one there. No, the one that's reforming does not. It you see as it's reforming. The other one though does attack, and does attack with a natty 20. So you will, but you only take 1 heart of damage. And then the other 2 are going to attack you, Boing.
This is not good.
The first one misses.
Woohoo!
And the second one misses. And so all 4 now the second one, this one right here, that you poured the water on, Wimble E, you don't notice this. But Boing, you notice that it seems to be disintegrating slowly. So you could infer that had it been in sugar form and water poured on it, it probably wouldn't have been able to reform.
Oh. So we got to make it like watery.
I already did that thing.
But where's my helmet?
Oh,
And
no
that's when you
ingredients.
That's when you see, Boing, your helmet is on Wembley backwards.
Wembley, why'd you take the helmet?
I didn't plan on it. It just kind of happened. 1 second I could see, and the other minute everything was all sticky.
Well, take it off.
All right.
I would like to peel off the helmet if I can.
Oh,
Just-
yeah. Yeah,
And there's just my hat's in there now too, and my hair sticks up like a mohawk. Terry, I have a dumb combat trick idea.
No, there are no dumb combat trick ideas. What is it?
No, Terry, it's really dumb.
All right, it might be dumb then.
It might be dumb.
What is it?
I want to stick the helmet onto one of the sugar skulls, but I don't want to put it on its head. I want to stick it like torso section, with the intent of disorienting it because there's a weird thing in front of it, making it not be able to move like it wants to. I don't think they're very smart because they're made out of sugars, and skeletons are notoriously not smart anyways. So I don't know how this is going to work, but it's a dumb idea, and I'm not very smart either.
So you want to stick the, just to verify this, you want to stick the helmet through the stomach of one of the sugar skulls?
Not really through the stomach, but kind of like on the chest. So you're swinging forward, you got a thing in your way, it's gonna disorient you. You're not gonna be able to hit as good as you think you're gonna think.
Oh, so you think the syrup will stick it to it, is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. Well, because it's sugar, and then syrup's basically sugar. So, like...
Okay, so this isn't going to be a combat trick. This would, I think, fall under an attack stunt. Because you are trying to... I mean, you have to connect with them.
I do, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm down for that. I don't think I'm good at attack stunts.
No, it might be a combat. Let's go with combat trick. We're gonna keep it in combat trick for right now.
Yahoo! I'll take that.
This is gonna be though. You're gonna roll a. Oh, what are you gonna roll for this? You're gonna roll a deafness. To see if you can very quickly stick it to it before he's able to adjust. So you need to roll under your deafness.
Okay, I need to hit roll low, right? Because it's a skill.
Yep.
All right, no snags, right?
Right. I think I'd be willing to give you... Oh, okay, you already rolled.
Oh, sorry,
I just assumed.
and if that is the case, then I succeed with the 10 because my deafness is 11.
All right. Yeah, that succeeds. So which one is this?
I would wish it to be disoriented if that is at all possible.
Which one?
Disoriented.
No,
Which
which
skull?
sugar skull?
Oh, sorry, my B. The one I haven't done before. So Sugar Skull's 1, I think. No, Sugar Skulls.
Just
Sugar
the one
Skulls,
that
no
says
number.
Sugar skulls. Okay. All right. So
Cool band name, by the way.
Sugar skulls, no number. All right. Yeah. So you want him disoriented. All right. Yeah. We'll do that. Okay. All right. That one's disoriented.
Okay, so is Skull 3 like semi-solid then still because of the water?
Yes. Yeah. Because he wasn't pulverized yet.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to. He takes his staff around, and I'm going to try to push him, hopefully qualifying as a checker contest since it's against shoving a monster, and try to shove it against the wall. Just sort of like take my stick and just sort of like, I'm swinging it like a bat, but basically the idea is push him and just shove him against the wall as hard as possible. I think he's solid. He might not come back together again, same as the powder one.
All right.
I understood 2 words of that. I'm not very smart, but you got it.
The powdery one got fixed, and the other one, this one, hopefully not.
So I'm gonna say it. That feels like an attack.
Okay.
you're
Whatever
trying.
you
You're
just tell me.
you're trying to blow him up. Is that my understanding?
I'm trying to like shove him against the wall.
So that he then disintegrates.
That's the hope. Yes.
Yeah, we gotta call that one an attack. We're gonna go with attack.
Okay, that's gonna be bad. That must a snag.
I know.
I gotta find things that I can do that aren't snagged. Okay. Here we
Make sure
go.
to look at your purviews.
Yeah.
Well,
my
not for
purviews don't-
attacks. You can't use them for attack rolls.
And my purviews don't have much that really help. Like feeling your way through darkness, surviving what's available. There's not much around here. I looked. I mean, there's nothing really. So
Right.
I will attempt and I will fail.
You will fail, unfortunately. I liked
Dang
it.
it!
I liked it though.
Droog, hit this one. It might explode and be gone.
I've already got 2.
I hate to tell you, but you're kind of the combat expert. We're delaying until you get here.
That's all we do.
Well, Aya's checking on Tansy. Yeah, that's Drew. So Drew, you're up.
So I'm going to attack the one that is, the one above me in the thing. However, when I'm doing that, the other one is reforming. As part of his attack, he's just going to like step through the powder trying to reform and kind of like do a little pirouette swing where he just happens to kick sugar everywhere.
Ah. All right. Go ahead. Let's go with your attack.
All right. Let's see. The digital dice are not being kind.
Ooh, yeah. Wait a minute, are you
Yeah.
rolling that with a snag?
Actually, you know something? I need to figure out how to do that here.
You don't need to. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, no, apparently not.
Okay. All right. Oh, I see. It's 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, perfect. Yep. All right. Yeah, no, that unfortunately does not work. But what I will say is with this sugar skull, as you try to shove the sugar around, it does slow that one's process. Seeing as what happens, you figure out that after you struck him down, if the sugar was immediately spread, it wouldn't be able to reform.
Oh. Okay.
So you guys have a couple of informational pieces there. Now
I'm very smart.
we go back to the sugar skulls. This one, because you push things around, isn't fully formed yet, but the one above is. So that one will take its roll. What is your defense rating, Droog?
That is 13, I believe. Let
It
me check
is.
that.
So that one will connect with you. And you will take another heart of damage. And then the other two are going to attack Boing, and they've so far failed miserably. Boing, what's your defense rating?
11.
Oh, safe there. And safe there. Boing cannot be hit.
Because they don't want to touch all the syrup still left on me.
And so their turn
stuck.
is done. You hear as the two swinging at Boing, one of them states, I really want this one to join us. He's so small and cuddly and adorable.
You can talk.
They talked to you last time when they said they're looking for new friends to join them.
Who's not getting noticed now? It's not me.
I didn't realize.
All right, with those 600 biddies, we were going to do something. Oh, each of you have a fate chip.
I have,
Hey!
So
I
now
have a fake cake.
everybody should have 2 then, because I gave everybody 1 last time too. So everybody has 2 fate chips. And you guys remember how we're using fate chips? No.
Grab something out of your pack you need.
Been a hot minute.
Wouldn't it? Basically.
Yeah, or could be a flashback. Flashback to something that could help you in this situation. Those sorts of things. Yeah. Doesn't give you like it doesn't give you an edge or anything like that, but thank you, Phantom J. Subscribed for 3 years, actually over 3 years. All right, you guys are up.
Ah, all right.
So which one's still reforming?
The one Sugar Skull 1.
All right, I'm gonna run over to him. I'll pull a bottle of water out, and I'm gonna pour it on him.
All right, you do that, and make sure that's your second ration that you've used in this fight. You see, as the water hits, it no longer continues its reformation.
Perfect. I got this one, Duke.
Thanks,
Good
little
job.
dude.
Good job.
It's just a little guy pouring a bottle of water on him. Just
As you do that, one of the others says, "Oh man, he was the fun one. Now we've got to make you the fun ones."
I don't like that. That feels aggressive.
Okay, fine. I'm not going to spell push. I'm just going to try to whack this one because I want to see if the one that got wet will stop will like die when I get it. But it won't stop. I just got to just hit it.
That also seems aggressive.
So I saw it because it's actually worse using my little spell push. So I'm just going to try to smack it with my
Hold on a second. Before you do anything, I just need to double check something.
Holding on.
Yeah, I'm just double checking something on your stave. So I want you to think in a new way for me, Don. Okay, because I want to open up some stuff, just things that because casting is a little different here than in a lot of places, and just looking at what is available, something to think about, right? The water that was used to destroy one, which means there's bound to be some humidity in the air, right?
Sure.
All right.
I don't know.
So could you then, with maybe prestidigitonium?
Oh, I forgot I got that. What's that gonna do?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Though that specifically talks about moving toys and things. Oh.
There's melee weapons.
Oh, have you looked at prestidigitonium? It can do some cool stuff.
I kind of like the name.
Yeah, but I don't have an object to like.
No, you don't right now, but just something to think about for the future. I was
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
figure
like,
out
find them when we're walking because it seems like it's a really good one for like adventuring if I can find something. But
yeah. All right, you keep going with what you're going to do. I need to look at some stuff for Sage because I have some ideas with Sage. So.
Okay, so I'm just gonna regular attack roll. I'm just gonna grab it. I take my staff wand, whatever, just try to smack it right on top of the head, hoping to like finally hit this thing with my big +0. There we go.
That will do it. That does what one heart of damage, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not meant for combat.
No. You see, as this one does, Sugar Skulls 3 does go down. It crashes. Sugar powder begins to fly up into the air, and it does not seem to be like it's beginning to reform. The water that was already on it seems to have taken effect now that it's been fully destroyed.
Get him wet, then you can smash him.
All right, Droog, you're up.
All right, well, so let's go smash.
Droog, go smash. Tasty.
Sugar smash.
Droog does smash. You see Sugar Skulls 2 comes crashing to the ground. You can make a swing at Sugar Skulls because this is one area. So did you want to then use your?
No, I want to disperse the now smashed sugar skull. Because you said I had made the connection that if they're like dispersed immediately, they can't reform.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna let that happen. We're gonna as your movement essentially. So your movement does indeed disperse it. It does leave one sugar skull left. So as we come around, that sugar skull looks around. Oh, why you gotta ruin the fun? Well, I don't like it when you ruin fun. Join us. And it's gonna take a swing at you, Boing. Couldn't hit you if I tried today, Boing.
I like that.
You are a goblin. And it rotates to you all. 3 of them have been dispersed.
All right. We could do this very smart and just have Droog destroy it.
But
I have a dumb idea.
I love dumb
and a
ideas.
one-liner.
We love dumb ideas. They're our favorite kind.
Terry.
Yeah.
You said we got a fate chip, right? A fate cake.
You did.
I would love it to produce a flashback.
Okay. All right.
So I will spend one to reveal a picture of Wembley walking down the street. And this was a few days ago by now, and he's almost forgot about it. But on his way, he came across someone in need of help, a pot and pan salesman. And he helped save them from being robbed by catching the criminal, or more or less pointing them out so the authorities could catch them. And the shop owner was so grateful, he gave me 2 caramel making pans. And I also have a torch. I would love to combine these in this situation to make this last sugar skull into caramel.
Oh my god.
A little bit of water, a little bit of heat, a couple pans.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Is it smart? No.
I love it. I think
have I been thinking about it since we started the fight? Yes.
All right.
You gave me the resources.
No, I love this. This is brilliant. So this is what you're going to need to do for me then. You're going to this won't be this would be an attack stunt. Okay.
For sure.
All right. So you've defined what you're attempting to do. You're attempting to turn it into caramel. Now with attack stunts, you have to make a wager. All right. So if there's a failure,
I burn myself.
No.
Aw. There's danger into making caramel.
There is.
This is the same man that had me shove a helmet on you. He's not going to go with just a simple burn.
Yeah, simple burn's not. It's okay, but it's not enough.
Okay.
What's gonna happen? What are you wearing right now?
I am wearing adventurer's clothes. Nothing crazy. I have a functional outfit. It is a shirt, a vest, a tie, some pants and boots, and that's it. Nothing crazy.
All right. If it were to fail, yes, you'll be burned. But what's more important is your clothing will be burned and look similar to the rags that Boing is wearing.
I see this as an absolute win.
So what must I roll to attempt to turn this man into, or this sugar skull into caramel?
You make an attack roll.
Attack rolls are not something I do, so it's just a normal roll.
It's a
there.
D20.
And I'm trying to roll high.
You are.
This is not covered by anything because it's an attack. All right, here it goes. Natural 20. It's a 5. 4.
You. Why is it a? Did you roll a 5?
I did with a +1, but it's probably fine.
I'm checking something.
Ah, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
I rolled hella better, by the way.
Hey, wait.
This may have been long overdue.
Do me a favor. Make sure when you roll that the arrow's pointing up on attack rolls.
Ah, sorry.
No, that's fine.
I thought it was one of those where you press it and that's one that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna fail. You all see as Wimbley goes in with his pan and attempts to light a fire and start to try to caramelize the sugar. Instead, what happens is some of the sugar molecules just alight in the air with all of the sugar dust. And immediately you see Wimbley's clothes go up in flames. He runs around for a second. The flames kind of go out fairly quickly. Wimbley, you are burned now.
Okay.
And you're in rags like Boing is.
So it's just like the tie is gone, the shirt's burned up all the way up to here.
Yep.
I'm in a shirtless vest at this point.
Yep.
And there's burns on that too. He just kind of turns to Droog, soot on his face, and he goes,
All right, your turn.
I got this. I got this. Okay, so Boing grabs his pack, opens up real quick, using his always prepared quirk, because I got to come with something. He reaches in and pulls out a bucket of water. So that way I've got more water. And he's going to attempt to throw it at the skull, but line it up so that what goes past the skull will hit Wembley to help put him out.
Okay.
My one session, but I could try to do double duty. I got you, Wembley. Ah!
And you're able to put Wimbley out. That's not. You don't even have to roll for that. I love it. Wimbley, the flames. You are feeling. You're dripping now. You're dripping and sticky because you still have some of the syrup on your head.
I sure do.
Yeah.
So he's just a wet, sopping little half-burned chib. You guys would just see Wimbley go, and just like sugar and like a little ball of syrup, just like makes a little bubble.
It's good stuff, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good all the way around.
All right,
Yeah.
Droog.
Please be the smart one of us.
Right.
You've seen everything that's gone on. You've watched these two, who have done some acceptable work, but failed miserably in their last attempt to finish the final one.
Drew had like stepped aside and was like leaning on his axe, waiting for Boing to make his attempt. And it's just shakes his head and like rather nonchalantly just takes the axe and just swings overhead onto the sugar skull.
I like it.
I don't even know if that rolled. That did not.
We wait with bated breath. Oh, Droog.
I don't like the fact that it shows up in the chat before the dice even rolls. It's like
It does.
Unfortunately, Droog, with that, it is a failure.
We
Go ahead.
are super effective at our jobs.
The sugar skull looks at you. The three of you. The three failures that you are right now. Or at least that's how he views you, right? You've taken out three of his buds, but he stands there. Yeah, definitely should become part of the sugar skulls. Let's see if we can make that happen. And he's going to attempt on you, Boing.
Go!
Boing.
What the heck?
You will take a heart of damage, Boing.
Ow!
Join us! Or me. Not us anymore, because you... Okay, join me. You too can be part of the sugar skulls.
I want to do something, but I shouldn't.
It's really sweet. That's
Okay,
their
I have
motto,
to.
by the way.
Because with every session we must have one point we taste something we shouldn't. People try to lick the sugar skull.
Yes.
How sweet!
I mean, is it really cannibalism if it's made of food?
That's
I
true.
know. I was gonna wait till it was over and then try the one over here that sort of fell apart, but you know.
So you lick. You attempt to lick. We're gonna make that an attack roll.
Oh,
You're
please,
attacking.
please,
It's an unarmed, so it is with snag.
please. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Nope.
It
No!
is-
Oh, come on.
You
That's
tried.
sadness.
Tried. As you stick your tongue out and start leaning into him, he kind of takes a step back. Sugar skulls are friends, not food.
Oh, you said you were sweet.
Terry,
Oh, God.
as I am looking like Boing now, I would love to follow in his footsteps. And I would love to absolutely go Dragon Ball Z Goku on this man and try to eat his head. Just a big old bite.
It's an unarmed attack roll. Go with it.
If not food, why snack sized?
It's a snag.
Not food. Why snacks? There's a snag. All right. Here comes 2 natural 20s.
Oh,
Oh my word!
Oh my goodness!
double 19s.
Yes! It was meant to be.
I distracted him for you.
You sure did.
I straight up jump on this creature and I start. My mouth opens cartoonishly, animatishly wide, and I start nomming on it.
It's horrifically delicious.
You see as the sugar. You don't necessarily see, but Boing, you and Droog, you see as the sugar skull's going. Ah, that's my skull. It's my skull.
Droog is just standing there with mouth agape.
With the sheer amount of saliva in your mouth,
Please clip that.
Does this thing have arms? Because if so, Droog
You're
is just
dripping
gonna
wet
grab it.
too, holding on to this thing. So you know.
yeah,
Oh,
he has
yeah.
arms. He's
Well, in that case, while he's nomming on the head, Droog's just seeing this happening. Droog is just going to grab an arm and say, "All right, well, snack."
go ahead, give me an unarmed attack roll with snag. Actually,
hold on.
no snag because it's being in the grips of Wimbley. So just an unarmed attack roll.
How do I do unarmed attack?
Just roll a 20.
And I'm trying to remember how to do that in the tool.
I just did attack bonus, just flat attack bonus with no
Do you,
weapon.
is this like slash roll d20, 1d20?
Oh, well, no, in the bottom right, there's 2 dice there if you click it.
Oh, yeah. And just a d20. That's not. How do I decide? All right, 1d20. I guess that's it.
It just automatically chooses a 20. There we go. Yeah, you bite directly into the arm. Ah, that's my arm. What? And it starts to, with the amount of drool now of 2 people's mouths. Folks, just so you know, we are not playing D&D right now. That's very obvious. As Wimbley and Droog bite into and chomp, the creature goes to the ground. You all are able to devour a fair amount of sugar. That does give you a small buzz. A small high would be the best way to put it. And you all are feeling very good as the final one goes down. And all 4 sugar skulls are defeated.
Yeah, after he
I want
finishes
some.
nomming on Sugar Skull, Droog is just
Yeah.
lying on his back on.
Boink will sit down and grab what's left of one of the ones that got broken up and just start nibbling on it.
Just eat it like a chicken wing.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like sugar, but better.
What?
Maybe we no tell Aya about this.
Wembley looks down to himself.
I think she's gonna have an inkling.
Well, no, I mean we could tell about Sugar Skull, not about eating Sugar Skull.
Oh no, that stays between the boys.
You all are as you look over the sugar, you do realize that you could collect some of the sugar, and if you do, it will consist. Oh, thank you. I didn't even see that one, Robert. You were so quick. So yeah, so you realize that if you collected about a unit's worth of sugar, it could be considered magic material.
Sugar, it's definitely magic.
Which would also be worth, if you don't plan on using it yourself, be worth about 15 coin.
Here. Grabs the helmet from Wembley,
Oh
turns
my.
it upside down, and starts scooping sugar into the helmet.
Such a great idea. We're gonna pack it in there, and it's a little wet, so it's just like the sugar stays.
It's wet. There's a little syrup still in there too. I didn't lick it all out, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Do you want me to carry this, guys? I got plenty of room in my backpack.
That's fine.
How
It
much?
doesn't fit in mine very good.
How much did you say it was worth, Terry? So I can create the item.
15 coins.
15 coins, cool. I'm gonna make it a sugar-filled helmet.
Glad we grabbed that helmet. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that joke I made was really helpful later.
The other thing that you find in the area, kind of underneath some sugar, is a dagger.
Whoa. Pointy.
It does glow with a little bit of magic. You kind of look it over, and on the hilt, you read something. Looks like a name for it. It's called the Dadger.
It's a dad. I don't know what this means. It's a dadger. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's some sort of clever joke.
Does anybody want it? I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what it does. I don't know.
Well, I actually don't stab a lot of stuff, so maybe you should have it.
Guess I can try. I don't stab things much, but it seems like lately I've been doing more whacking things. So
Yeah, people really don't notice me in combat too often, so I like to keep it that way.
Yeah, they just put a helmet on you.
That way I don't notice them neither, and it's all fair.
okay, well, I'll stick it in my bag unless you want it, Droog.
Yeah, it's okay. I got
Okay.
axe.
Okay.
Yeah, this axe is like at least a dagger and a half. Probably.
It's the dagger and a half.
I'm not so good at math. All right, guys. Well, Aya seems to not be coming back anytime soon. Maybe we should push on without her. Let her know that we're super cool.
Yeah, she'll follow, I'm sure.
All right. Now, I'm not walking up to that door again, because last time I did, we got attacked by crazy sugar.
So how are you all, as you move forward, how are you all
all sticky.
What's your order?
I think Droog should go first. And then one of us, I don't know.
Well, all right.
He seems to be able to take a hit better than us.
So there's a question, chat. What does a dadger look like? A dadger, it is a
Kind of round in the middle.
It is. It does. There seems to be a bit of a lump in the middle. You do notice that it looks like it's been polished, well taken care of. Probably not as sharp as it was at some point in time. Not dull, but not as sharp.
The brown of the hilt is a little faded.
Yeah. But still looks like it's up to the job when needed.
Is the hilt maybe like a pair of arms doing this with like a lawnmower?
Yeah, it is actually.
Knew it. That's
So,
why it's kind of like the basket hilt thing. That's where the lawnmower goes.
Yeah.
This
No,
also
I got-
this also proves that there are lawnmowers in the world, which is fun.
That's okay. I don't know why it's got a dad or why it's a dad. I don't know. Maybe they're baby girl somewhere.
Yeah, maybe there's baby girls. Yeah,
Did
it's
you
a
just
good
say
one.
baby girl?
Wait, you don't think we ate the dad, did you?
Well, this is. I don't know.
I haven't eaten a dagger lately, so
I'm not really sure.
I'd feel bad
Maybe-
about that.
maybe they're not daggers. Maybe they're cheese knives. You're like baby. You're like baby
I
cheese
don't know what
knives.
that is.
It's a knife for cheese. It's very small. That's why you would have a baby gur. They need a dagger to make the baby gurs, which were just cheese knives. I swear this logic's in some way, but I can't figure it out either.
So you
Dude,
have Droog in the front.
Please.
Okay.
I'll go behind Droog. That's fine.
All right.
So we're heading to the right.
Yeah. I'm a hold up the back. Keeping it steady.
And are you guys kind of moving at a stealth, or are you're just like, let's go?
I'm afraid I don't want to get hit no more. That hurt a lot.
Yeah, we never had the money for the physician's kit, so.
So we're gonna be quiet. Very quiet.
Okay, we'll be very quiet.
All right. You all move very quietly. And as you open the door, we're going to go to our one and only break of the day.